Hey guys, this is Ryan, Finance Guy out here at Peterson Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. Just wanted to talk to you a little bit today about finance. Okay, so you've came here, met a cool salesperson, you picked out a cool car, agreed to a cool payment, made sure we're all on the same page with price. Everything's good. Accessories came over, chatted with you, and now you're at the tail end. You are going to go into the finance office, talk to moi or one of my counterparts here, are all very cool, and we're gonna do paperwork, and then you finally are an owner of your car. But I just want to talk to you a little bit about one, what goes on in here, and two, some I guess mental preparedness for coming into this office. It's not a big thing, but sometimes it can be intimidating to folks. First off, just so you know what we're doing while you're waiting for us, because a lot of people always seem to think that like the finance person's just like off having lunch and chatting, and sometimes we can't. No, just kidding. But what we do is we take your information. We have to verify everything with it. Sometimes we'll pop out and talk with you and just double check. Sometimes we can verify through other means, and then we load it into a system that gives us options on different banks to send it to. Now, contrary to popular belief, unless somebody is a bit of an amateur in this position, we don't just take your information and send it to 10 different banks. That does no benefit for you or for us. And side note, one thing I want to point out, a lot of people don't realize this. One inquiry on your credit in a 30-day period for the same kind of loan is the same as 10. So there is no need to be anxious if you have talked with your credit union, they pulled your credit, and now a dealer's pulling your credit, and then we're sending it to 3 other banks to check who's got the best rates. And although I'm just a guy in a video, Google it, you'll see right away. In a 30-day period, there is no consequence for it. It's because people want to be able to check with multiple banks to make sure that they're getting the best rate, and that's exactly what we're doing for you in here. Sometimes there's finance incentives going through specific banks, but we're still going to check see out of those specific banks who has the best rate. Sometimes we only can go through the manufacturer, so then it's only one bank as it is. Or sometimes we're checking with the credit unions to see who's got the best special going on. But that's what we're waiting for, and it's not always an immediate answer. Next, once we figure out, okay, here's the best rate, here's the best setup, we're printing up your paperwork, and there's a few different legal documents, and believe me, we really wish there was less paperwork. We do not like signing it any more than you do. But we get that all ready for you, okay? So, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes has passed, 15 minutes has passed. We've sent everything to the banks. We've got the best approval. We've got it plugged into our system. Now we're printing it all up, getting it ready for you. Once we double checked all our paperwork, make sure everything's ready, that's when we'll tell the salesperson, hey, go ahead and bring your customers on in. Now, when you come in here, of course, what we're going to do, we're going to sign that paperwork with you, the state, the federal documents, just various disclosures, things like that. No big deal. And then we're going to go over different options, different products. Those products can range from getting better warranty than what the manufacturer offers, to gap insurance that makes sure your loan is paid off, to maintenance options for oil changes, things, to cosmetic and appearance coverages. All those products have benefits, and I can sincerely tell you that we do not offer a single one here that is gimmicky or that does not actually cover what it says it covers. That being said, not all of those are right for every person. Some people do love to have all protection. Some only want warranty. Some only want gap insurance. But they can be quite beneficial, and I would say at least go into it with an open mind, because I can't tell you how many times we've watched people say no to something, not because they didn't believe it was good, but because they had kind of shut down on listening, and then 6 months, a year later, very well could have used that coverage, and it would have saved them quite a bit of money and more than paid for itself. But in the end, we'll go over those with you, and they are options. Then at that point, once we decide, okay, this is the coverages that you want, we'll print up the contract, go over that in detail, get you your copies, and answer any questions, and then you're free to go. It's really that simple. And the one thing I want to reiterate more than anything, we are not your enemy, I promise. Okay, even if you had a bad experience at a dealership where the finance guy, the sales manager, they played these games and we do that, it doesn't make all of us bad. We're all just coming to work and we're just doing our jobs and we're just trying to help you out. And in fact, the Petersons would never let us be sketchy because, you know, they see every day in public and they've got a reputation to uphold as well. In the end, buying a car is an awesome thing. It's the second biggest purchase most people make in their life. And it really should be something fun and enjoyable. And the last thing that you want to do is that the last little part, you know, hanging out in my office, be bad for you, because it really is. And it's actually the point where it is the ownership of that vehicle that you have just spent hours finding and agreeing to and going over all that. So hopefully you have nothing but a wonderful experience here. If you don't, let us know. But we look forward to seeing you out here in the future. Have a great day.